everyone. Last two sessions we covered with connecting the LCD with Arduino and moisture sensor, soil moisture sensor with Arduino. In this video, we'll connect the water pump and the water level sensor with Arduino. Here the LED has been implemented, which will show if the water level of the tank is low, very low, or it is empty. Then this LED will be set as an alarm. The motor has two connections, one with ground and another one is with a pin, which we have put as 4 in our program. And water level sensor has three connections: negative, positive and S. Negative will be connected with the ground, positive with the 5 volt of Arduino, and S will be connected with an analog pin. In our case, we have connected it with A1 pin. Now we'll start the program. We'll connect the USB cable with the laptop. Here you can see the program has already uploaded. Here the soil moisture sensor has been inserted in the soil, which is already wet, and hence the motor is off, and the water level sensor is out of the tank, so that's why the LED is blinking. Now if I put out the soil moisture sensor out of the soil, then the motor is on. That means it is sensing zero moisture sensor content. That's why the motor is on. And now if I insert this water tank level sensor into the tank water container, the LED is off because now it is sensing some kind of depth in water. Here LCD has been implemented, which will show the moisture content of the soil. Now if I put out the soil moisture sensor out of the soil, now you can see in LCD the moisture content is getting decreasing and the water pump is on. Now let's see the code. Here we have defined two variables: max dryness, we have put it 600, and water level, which we have assigned 10 value. The Arduino programs contain two functions: setup function and the loop function. Setup function includes the initialization of the variables, and the loop function consists of all the main working of the functions. Here in setup function we put the two values for first one for the soil moisture sensor and second one for the water level sensor, and we have given them the pins at which we'll take the output of the result of the data they collect, the sensors will collect, 7 and 4. In our case, the soil moisture sensor is taking the input from the sensor pin and giving the output to the 7 pin, and the water level sensor is taking the input from analog in pin and giving output at 4 pin. This code is for LCD, which we have explained you in last video. Then the loop function. In this loop function, here we put an if condition. If the sensor value that has been collected by the soil moisture sensor is greater or equal to than the max dryness value, which in the above we put 600 here, then the motor will be switched on. That is, at 7 pin at which the motor is connected will be high, and else if the soil is already wet, then at that pin we put that motor to low. That means it will switch off automatically. Next for this code is for the water level sensor. When the output value, that is the value which is calculated, which is obtained by the moisture level sensor, is less than the water level. The water level value we have initialized as 10. Then the water tank, then this is the indication that water tank is empty, and the pin to which we have connected the water level sensor is 4, which will convert it to high. Else, if the water tank is full, then the pin will be converted to low. This program is another. This code is for LCD for converting the value to percentage, which will be shown on LCD. Thank you.